And on the right side, we have Sam Feldman with 4-color control. Also, I believe with Urion. Yep, Urion revealed Windswept Heath to start. Island for Phil.
Are you playing Burn?
Oh my god. I was until turn. Now we're playing.
I mean, you're still playing Burn. He's got these tombs dealing damage, you know.
Go.
Philosophy of Fire.
Yeah, Phil has so Phil opens their walk-in closet, and it's just all beautiful sweaters of all colors and materials. It's really incredible.
Average.
A few 90s Magic tees in there, too. And Eternal Dirtles tees as well.
You gonna keep it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Go to 6
Reclaimer.
Yes.
Poor didn't target myself. All right, end step play before Omen of the Sea. Oh my! Are we in Theros block constructed? Everybody, what's going on here? Omen of the Sea.
I'm gonna.
Let's do this.
Pay for this, and my name is
That's fine.
Rest here.
19. Yep. Draw. Go to.
Try not to die immediately.
Just gonna move. Now that we're in space, I'm gonna take this off.
4.
You can count. I'm gonna quick Shadow Spirit. Sure. Attack for 2 like that.
17, you're at 20.
How are you?
All right, cracked the Windswept Heath, found a trop.
Read your cards, kids.
I'll cast.
You thinking whether you should waste?
Abundant growth. All right. Predict.
Misty Rainforest. Pro 2.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's good.
I think if you had another Reclaimer, you would.
Glimmer Pose.
Yeah,
I mean, challenge.
Excavator.
It's possible Sam is not on 4-color, just on Bant.
Trigger. Making a construct.
Sure. Double.
This is a big construct.
We'll put Bant.
Don't know what I'm doing here.
Prediction poll just went live in the chat.
Yo, this is my favorite kind of battery.
It is not mine, but here we are.
Sam not having fun.
Do this card.
Cool. Discard.
Man, I wish I had a retro.
Okay, discarding swords.
I guess I'd hope you're. You know what?
Wooded Foothills pass. All right, maybe a hint at some red here. We'll update the overlays if we see a red mana or a red card.
Okay. That's being staged.
Brainstorm. And step.
Yeah, that's fine.
End step Brainstorm. All right. Maybe we'll see a Triumph of St. Catherine hit the table here. Let's see.
Still in step.
Sure.
All right, maybe not. Here's a predict. Putting Misty into the yard. Draw 2. Untap.
Sure.
Ooh.
How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay, so this card, for anyone not familiar, it's from World Wake, and it has a couple of abilities on it. Force of negation in response. Force of will to protect, pitching, ponder. Seems like Jace the Mind Sculptor will resolve. And a brainstorm. Using Jace.
Okay.
And then you gained 1 more.
11. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay. I draw.
Sacrifice on upkeep.
Okay, and upkeep sacrificing Wooded Foothills. We'll see what land. Will it be a red land? It is a red land. We're on 4-color control. Update the overlays. Had it right the first time. I do not play against Phil or Sam at this event. We'll see one of my matches later, I think. Assuming we have enough time.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I need someone like sitting next to me while I'm doing these streams that I can just yell at to update stuff. Update the overlays. Like I'm just like a lot to work for, you know.
Upkeep. This goes up to gains 1.
Yep.
I take 2 down to 9.
Yep.
I draw for turn. I'm gonna play Glimmer Post.
You got it.
Okay, that was Uro. It just went right into the little glare spot there. Now it's in the yard. Made an extra land drop and a fetch for Sam. Another fetch for Sam.
Play another canvas.
I don't even want to talk about the initiative overlay. I don't even want to talk about it. Hype train conductor, I'm a young bass god with a great question. If I were to work for you, Chris, what's the starting channel point salary? There is no salary. It would be an internship. And I'm a nightmare to work for.
Oh, trigger.
Cloud Post.
All right, Uro hits the board.
One more.
Sacrifice.
Yep.
Travel.
Sure.
Swing for 2.
Can I read? Good.
Yeah, we got rid of Eddie. Eddie's gone.
Okay.
We let him go.
Chaos Ponder.
Eddie's fired.
Yeah, trigger first. Endurance.
End step. I'm gonna have the Glimmer Post or the Thespian Stage copy of Cloud Post.
Go.
All right, entreat the Angels. Miracle trigger hitting the stack here and a fetch of Misty Rainforest. For anyone confused, that is an Uro. All right, there it is. Moved out of the glare. Thank you, Sam. On Sam's side of the table. So 3 Angels getting created here on entreat the Angels. Miracle on draw step.
Brainstorm.
Windswept Heath looking real bad, right?
Windswept Heath.
Not how we wanted Eddie to find out, but this is capitalism. Exactly. Yeah, we didn't even let Eddie know they're fired. We just fired him. Eddie's key card just doesn't work anymore.
3, 4, 5, 6 colorless. 1 green.
Oh, man.
For 6.
Trigger 3S%.
Turn.
I guess I cast it. Draw 3.
I think I just do this now.
Swords on Uro. Uro's gone.
I have 5 cards.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I could have just kept going the way I'm going. Whatever. It's gonna grab Glimmer Post. Glimmer Post.
Okay. So you gain what, 12 left?
Jace the Mind Sculptor now on the stack from Sam. Force of Will, pitching Portent. Looks like it's going to be countered. It's going to take more than one hit for these Angels. In the glare on Sam's side is Omen of the Sea. Yes. It was cast earlier in this game. Just sitting there waiting to blink with Urion. Urion just put in hand. Urion can profitably block these Angels. The removal spell, Sam could survive this mess.
Protect target myself.
I'll make this one Cloud Post instead.
Do you know the top card?
I do.
Oh yeah, because you have Jason play. Yeah, that's fine.
I
ladder.
will
Gotcha.
pass to you.
Ready?
Sam asking if Phil knows the top card of the deck. Phil saying, I do. Jace the Mind Sculptor stuff happening.
That's pretty good.
Phil's too nice. I would have said, I don't know. I don't know. Do I? Maybe.
Good. Gonna cast Mom.
Okay.
No pass turn.
Okay. I untap, upkeep. I'm gonna sack it.
Can't do if you don't have.
Yeah, I'm gonna sack it.
Yep.
All right, Volcanic Island for Sam. Still in game one. Quite a battle so far. Those are 3 angel tokens on Phil's side of the board. Created by Entreat the Angels earlier. Here's Omen of the Sea going into the graveyard. Okay. Yeah, it goes on the battlefield.
Trigger. Trigger half.
Okay, so it's likely we'll see Urion get cast this turn. The question is, will it resolve? And will it stay on the board? In game one, Phil likely has removal that hasn't had a target yet, which is why Uro got shot down so quickly. So let's see what happens with Urion.
My then we may as well.
Okay, so he's dead.
All right, Urion hitting the stack. Phil thinking about it.
12, 13, 14.
Maybe a hard cast force happening. Yeah. So fetch and hard cast force to try and stop Urion, and it's countered. This is working to Phil's favor. Prismatic ending on Jace. I mean, obviously we want Jace to survive if we're Phil, but all right, Mystic Sanctuary put Entreat on top. Maybe moving at an awkward pace here, but it's all good. Mystic Sanctuary put Entreat on top. Prismatic ending remove Jace.
I drew that really early, and I'm like, if he just like painter rhinestones me, like
Did you just have the one?
I
You should not have given me that information.
I guess not. Sorry. Why am I saying sorry? Yeah. You know what it is? We took out the Kozilek because.
Ferg talking about prismatic endings cast for the wrong amount. I don't think that's how Sunburst or whatever mechanic that is works. As far as a judge letting you remove something you didn't pay enough colors for.
And I Emrakul you, you can just.
All right, Phil Tinks game one. There's a link to our coffee page in the chat. This is free. You could go there and go look around and watch some stuff you haven't seen. Go check out the coffee page. Go bookmark it or whatever. All right, Flooded Strand fetched here for Sam. And Volcanic Island to start. Ponder. We're also just after week one of post expressive iteration White Plume Adventurer bans. What decks have you switched over to or continued playing, or where are you at with deck choices, chat? What are you playing right now? And YouTube commenters are welcome to drop their thoughts as well. What's your post ban deck
Faster.
of choice?
I'm gonna activate this.
All right, we got some lands and depths in the chat. Or can man replaced expressive iteration with reckless impulse in Delver? Harry Houdini's on Painter.
This is the worst man of any monocolor deck. It's always hard to draw.
Cheddar's on Miracles.
Oh, Tron has pristine mana compared to the shit I'm running out here.
You just play Tron.
We got someone on Death and Taxes. Hello, Ghosty.
Phil did that to me once. Twice. Needle.
What did I do?
Wasteland.
I heard it. No, I just heard my name. I did something.
All right, so players just developing their hands here in game two. Not much going on yet on the battlefield. Here's a Portent for Phil. Dust Shadow with the Grief Scam stuff. 4-color Natural Order Atraxa, some people are saying.
That's the turn.
Someone posted in our Discord today about how the 40K decks are now pushed back to Q3 of 2023. How do you feel about that, everybody? Does that bother you?
Yeah, that would have been awful. But
Or does it not really matter? And I'm just going off what someone posted in the Discord. I don't actually know. I don't really keep track of MTGO stuff very closely. All right, people are upset.
Coming up.
the one and the only.
Could Chaos Defiler under Mountain Adventure, of course, was added right after the bans, which is confusing. Triumph of St. Catherine, and so on. All these cards that are not yet on MTGO. I'm not going to sit here and list all 37 of them. But could they have made the difference in the previous meta game where we had White Plume Adventure and Expressive Iteration legal? We'll never know. But that just feels so lame and like a bummer to me. We never had a chance to find out. All right, Comet is on the board. It's making some squirrels, everybody.
Okay.
Get the counter from
Yeah. Sure. How big is the construct?
Very large.
1, 2. Not that large.
It's a 5 also.
Yeah. Sure.
So I have a floating color this week.
Okay.
Before I replay it,
Yeah.
Yeah, Triumph of the Catherine is quite good against Delver. Painter was already, according to most Painter players, good against Initiative, but Chaos Defiler might have made even more difference, is what I was getting at.
I'll draw.
Counterbalance now on the board for Phil. Rolling for Comet. Looks like it's a 4, so it's going to deal 7 damage to something, it looks like. And it'll deal it to Phil's face. Comet goes down to 5 loyalty.
I had Oswald in hand, so I was going to get to Painter plus something at some point. But
Yeah, that would have.
Comet, another card, not on MTGO.
easier of a time I have to get Painter. Not that it's an easy time, but
Yeah.
Jace the Mind Sculptor now for Sam.
having this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the wasteland's good, no doubt. I mean, I feel Crucible.
Mystical Dispute revealed on top by Counterbalance. And Jace is going to resolve.
You had, if you played out an if you didn't have the Crucible and you played on Oswald,
Brainstorming with Jace, here is Sam.
yeah, I think you're right. You have more tools than most Painter decks.
I don't think it's a favored matchup necessarily, but it's not like as egregious of a matchup.
No.
All right, and passing the turn.
Red card called Forest Fire from 7th edition that blows up all forests or something like that.
There's Ruination. There's Ruination that blows up my life.
Unexpectedly absent happening here on Unstep, it looks like.
That'd be a great name for a deck. Painter Ruination.
Okay, so unexpectedly absent targeting Comet.
Crumble the dust or exile all the remaining ones. If you crumble the dust,
So it's all to crumble the rest.
Brainstorm in response.
this game's probably a fault.
I can just splash, play it to splash off my Mox Opal.
And Comet is on top of the library, so we might see Predict remove that now.
Unexpectedly absent on top.
Mystic Sanctuary putting Unexpectedly Absent back on top of the library for Phil.
Target you.
Predict target you. Gonna name Comet Stellar Pup. There it is, thrown into the trash, drawing Unexpectedly Absent, and adjacent to Mind Sculptor, it looks like. So Phil has managed to remove Comet Stellar Pup from the board. It's now in the graveyard.
Caracas. Pass to
In
you.
your draw step.
draw.
Yeah, I'll top this.
Draw step, Unexpectedly Absent on Jace. So Jace will go on top of the library. 2 squirrels on the table are attacking. Comet with some leftover problems for Phil, down to 6 life.
I'm gonna grab a cop post. You gonna wasteland it?
Yeah, blue raspberries. But yeah, this plus number for the
So it does exile.
Oh, you're right.
next turn.
Okay. Brainstorm's going to get countered by a ponder revealed on top by counterbalance.
The red is basically red is really
Oh, one spawn time?
Results. Trigger my S percent. Instinctively. You got it.
Uro getting mystical disputed. Uro being cast from hand. Wasteland on Caracas, which could help the cause of Uro later if it escapes. Jace the Mind Sculptor for Phil. Could potentially bounce Uro if it hits the board and becomes an issue. Fate Seal Jace to the bottom.
Okay.
So Jace has managed. Phil, using Jace, has managed to get rid of Sam's Jace as well for now. Jason Comet beaten so far by Phil, and some unexpectedly absent shenanigans.
You play a bunch of bad cards, but you also
Vesuva, copy Paco.
you play the one black, so it's blocked.
That's it.
Yeah, cards aren't great in the deck, but actually,
I think that's a prismatic ending. Fortunately, it went right into the glare and I missed it.
Must be shuffling into the
Put Terminus on top.
6 Sanctuary, put Terminus on top. Ah, Leyline Binding. Leyline Binding. There it is. Now we can see it under the shadow of Sam's arm. Leyline Binding is what hit the table.
The grindstone target.
Terminus resolve.
There's just one spot on this table that has a little bit of glare.
Sure.
So that resolves. It's on top of the library. Triggers on the stack.
Yep.
Counterbalance triggers on the stack.
This is during your turn, right?
So the Terminus trying to counter Leyline Binding, of course, and Vela Summer are going to try and protect. And Leyline Binding gets through the counterbalance. Jace the Mind Sculptor removed from the board, attacking for 2 with the Comet Squirrels. Jace down to, Phil down to 4.
Clean up the tokens.
I'm gonna go to planes.
You are.
All right, and Terminus will remove them. So Terminus still serves a purpose. Gets those pesky squirrels finally off the board. They did more than enough damage. Comet itself, combined with its squirrels, did like 18 damage in this game.
If there was some in my hand, there's a strong.
I'll just cast a hope off the.
Sure. Okay, so I still have to shuffle my deck, right?
Yeah.
You sure you want to look see
I'll
anything
take
else
a
I
look,
brought
sure.
in? Yeah.
16 damage, I guess.
You might, but you don't.
I will actually. I wouldn't tell.
Well, it wouldn't be shuffled.
Yeah. Also, if I.
Gentleman Finn, thanks for being here.
Okay, let's scoop. But he doesn't do anything.
No, he doesn't. Wrong with the log.
Go right ahead.
Predict.
Okay. Yep.
Predict on top. Jace the Mind Sculptor comes back down for Phil.
You searching me, might as well.
Go ahead.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're.
Jay Liddy says lifelink makes you want to quit Magic. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is because it's copied this. So these build count with this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I thought you meant cast cropper.
Yes. No. Okay, you're right. I am gonna search something. We have plenty of time.
Yeah, we just. I'm not going to.
All right, so it looks like we're going to escape Uro, or at least attempt to. Exiling 5 cards from the yard. Comet, one of them. So Comet removed from the game. At least that copy. Which is sad. Uro resolves, draw and gain 3 life and put a land into play.
It's very modern discussion.
Jace brainstorms. Uro is trapped in glare on Sam's side. Phil looking for a way to remove it. Caracas is in Phil's graveyard, so unlikely we'll see that. Here's a Source to Plowshares, and Uro is gone.
So these all tap for 8.
On your own stuff.
Well,
13.
I have 13.
Counterbalance Comet counters Omen of the Sea, and I think that gets the scoop from Sam. Phil gets it.